I just watched a TikTok with that dude, and we're talking about Matthew McConaughey, and he said that he made a conscious decision to stop doing rom-coms because he was the guy that was, and he was making pretty good money to do them. He ended up calling his agent and saying, I'm going to be done doing these because I don't want to do these. I want to become a professional actor. I want to become an actor that, you know, people talk about, have you seen his movie, you know? Like a Daniel Day-Lewis type thing. Yeah. And his agent's like, well, you're probably not going to be good at that. He's like, well, to get to where I got to get, I got to stop doing what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. And he went 20 months without having a movie. Really? Even enough to where he was questioning it, going, okay, maybe just rom-coms are my thing. Maybe I'll just do that. And 6 months into it, he got a script for a rom-com. And they offered him $8 million. He said no. They offered him $10 million. He said no. Came back like a month later and said, we'll give you $14.5 million. And he goes, well, let me take a look at it. Because he already read it. And he goes, the second time when I read it, it was written a lot better. You know, you get it? Because, it was 14. He ended up turning it down low, and he started doing like Mud and Lincoln Lawyer and all those movies. What movie was it? He didn't say on the TikTok, but it never got made. Apparently. It never did? Yeah. Anyway, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing.
What's going on? What's new? What's happening? Your kid's still sick?
Well, she didn't puke last night, so that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough, man, when you get two kids that are not doing well.
Mm-hmm. And then my youngest, he woke up at 5 this morning, so that's what Kayla's been doing.
Yeah. Just a reminder, you wanted him.
You pushed him out.
So. I always say to Angie, you wanted him, Angie. It's kind of like, a puppy.
Yeah.
And take him out. You wanted that puppy. Remember, I told you about how much responsibility it's going to be.
We can get one, but you got to take care of it.
You're always going to love the children. I can leave low.
Yep.
That's wrong. Speaking of puppies, is this a rumor? Does this happen in real life?
What?
The Navy SEALs. This is terrible. I don't know if it's true or not, but Navy SEALs end up killing a puppy. They raise like a puppy, and then they kill it, and they're supposed to show no emotion.
That doesn't feel right.
It doesn't, right?
That
Can we Snoops that or Snopes that or whatever that's called?
I'm looking it up on the internet now. I'm on Reddit.
You know who I heard that from? That comedian who's big into rescuing and saving animals and whatnot. I love her a lot, and I think she's really pretty. You don't, though. What's her name? Come on.
Isla.
No, not her.
Comedian?
Yeah.
Pretty?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think you do. She has a podcast like we all do.
Yeah, I just heard of another guy that's serious that just quit so he can go start his own podcast.
Really? Who? Just a radio guy or whatever?
He was doing mornings on Octane. Random.
And he just said, I'm going to do what? He says, I'm just going to go do a podcast?
He's going to start his own podcast.
Oh, it's weird. It'd be fun. I mean, we have one, but boy, but it just... What?
Well, like, how much more... I guess it's the time, like, that he wants to... Because, like, with Sirius, you do that at your house. Like, that's where his studio was just at his house. So the only other convenience is just the timing.
Did you find anything about that?
A lot of it says no.
Okay. It's probably fake. We could just leave it at that.
Yeah, a lot of it says no. A lot of people will say, though, in Germany, they'll make you raise a chicken and then kill it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That one seems a little different.
Yeah, that doesn't feel
I could
right.
Probably do that one.
The chicken?
Yeah. I don't know, man. We were seeing, like, when we were in Mexico, we were seeing dead dogs just getting hit like deer. Like, they're all over the place.
Oh, well, that's, like, super sad.
It is, but they don't look at dogs the same way we look at dogs. They're just wild dogs. There was a dog that was just around the resort all the time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did they tell you, like, don't touch it because it's probably stinky?
I told Piper. She wanted to pet that, and she wanted to cuddle the iguanas. And I go, no, I don't think you should do that. I stepped on an iguana, man, and that thing freaked out.
Yeah.
Scared me. It just started slapping me with the tail.
Yeah, that had to hurt.
Yeah, it did. Should have sued.
She had that backwards. You're supposed to pet the iguana and cuddle a dog.
I don't know, man. She's a weird one. Did you hear that Howard Stern, we were talking about his contract last week. And what is this? What is this? Oh, what is that?
It's a remote for the Apple TV.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what his contract has in it now?
No.
He gets all summer off.
Like a kid?
Yeah, he doesn't have to do it. It's just...
It's
a wild, man.
He works 3 days a week and summer's off now?
Yeah. I just want those contracts. How do I get that age? You got to be good, I guess.
Yeah. I guess you have to be known as a pioneer.
Yeah.
Then you get to do that and tell people you were going to retire 4 years ago and then just not.
Yeah. So what is going on with your kids? What happened with the sickness?
I think she just has like a cough.
Yeah.
Because she didn't have a fever or anything, and she just coughed herself into puking.
Yeah, sure. What about the other one?
He's teething.
Oh, wait a minute. So your one kid just puked once? I thought you was...
She puked a ton.
Oh, okay.
It was a ton.
All right.
And she has a loft bed.
Yeah.
And she puked off the side of her bed.
Fun.
So that makes a good sound and splatter. Pretty much everything in her room.
She's still running around?
Yeah, she was still running.
She's got the
Well, she smokes.
Yeah. 2 packs.
It's at least.
Got that whooping cough?
I don't think so. She doesn't really cough that bad until she's laying down. Then she's really coughing.
Gotcha.
But then Griffin's he's teething, and then for some reason he doesn't want to sleep in his crib right now. So that's a fight. So.
How old is that kid?
6 months.
Okay. Is he sleeping with you?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You sleep in the crib with him?
I sleep in the crib. No, we said, like, we'll both stay up late to keep him in his crib. Because otherwise, the second he comes into bed, then V's in there because she's going to be like, why can't I come in? And then it's 2 kids in the bed again.
Yeah, man, my wife wants a California King so bad because we had it in Mexico. And she's like, it's just so nice. It is. I mean, it's too big, though.
Isn't it? It's not that much. It's a lot wider, but it's shorter.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to figure out what a California King is compared to
it's like another, like, probably foot on there.
Foot?
I don't know. Let's find out. Jeez.
Well, I'm telling you. Well, you're the one bringing up stuff.
The California.
I'll look up king bed.
King measurements.
And I'll just look up king dimensions. Oh.
Okay. King bed 76 inches by 80.
Okay.
Cal King is 72 inches by 84. So it's only 4.
It's 4 inches wider.
That's it? Oh my God, it felt a lot bigger.
It's 4 inches wider, 4 inches shorter.
Yeah, that's what they used to call me in high school.
Wide and short?
It's 4 inches shorter.
4 inches shorter. You know what you need to get?
Yeah.
Alaskan King.
What's that now?
9 feet by 9 feet.
Oh, dude, because Shaq has a bed that's ridiculously big. I remember watching an episode of Cribs on him. But anyway, speaking of Shaq, because I just brought him up, I needed a way to talk about Shaq.
Yeah.
He's ripped now.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have. It's gross.
Oh, it does not look. Look at this. Shaq abs.
Yeah, Shaq's abs are weird.
What happened? This is a hashtag not my Shaq.
Yeah, I don't like him with abs. I don't like him all ripped. Because he's already, 8'13"? Like, he's so big.
What is he doing? I liked him when he was a little pudgy.
Well, that's the thing. He's 7'1". Somebody with 7'1" shouldn't have that kind of abs.
No, it feels weird.
Gross. It's disgusting. It's mean. It's mean to do that. But, I mean, what else is he doing?
Well, not much, but I just don't like that he's eating right. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that he's older than me and he has that many abs.
But that should be like I can still get there.
Hold on. My daughter do the same thing starting about the same age. We couldn't figure it out. End up combination of, GERD. You think your
GERD?
I think that's sudden infant death syndrome.
Nope, that's SIDS.
Okay. They're probably the same thing. GERD is something to do with like acid reflux, I think.
Yuck.
What?
GERD. Yeah, but the second we lay him down, he's out. Like, he starts crying. So it's not like we're...
Wait, what are you
Because
talking about?
we had issues. I think she's talking about baby.
Oh, wait.
Because I never gave V's age.
Oh, so she's talking about why he can't sleep?
In his crib. Like, all of a sudden, just not sleeping in his crib.
Maybe he just doesn't like the crib.
It's a nice crib, man. We got a nice Tempur-Pedic mattress.
Really?
Yeah, we had to cut it. Yeah, we bought a queen, and I just took a jigsaw to it.
Yeah, that's the way to do that.
Until it fit.
Seems a little spoiled to me.
He is, and he's not really respecting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a jerk.
Yeah. You should, yeah. I don't know. You ready? I got to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to slap my face like 1 or 5 times.
Yeah, me too. Hey, we got WWE tickets to give away today.
Ooh.
Yeah, cool as that. We got a Prosper Credit Union with a take from Jake and Tanner. Yeah, did you win or lose? We're going to find out here in a little bit. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning.
And I can't go to sleep.
My problem.
Right there.
Tell my mind.
Sit back now. Go to sleep.
Yeah, buddy. What a waste of time for Sam Hunt.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, just like he lost the girl that he loved.
Yep.
And then he's like, I'm not going to be drinking anymore, and I wrote a song for you, and I'm going to find you. And he tracked her down to, like, Hawaii and won her over again. And then a year later or something, is like, just bam, now he's drunk again, and they're divorcing. And she has a baby. She's all set for life.
Yeah,
I think she's gonna be all good for life.
She's going to be okay.
Sam Hunt's a country singer. Do you know Walker Hayes? You probably know Walker Hayes.
I do.
The Applebee's song?
Yep.
He is opening up a 4-story Applebee's. You got to, man. Let him do his thing.
Yep, that's just what it is.
He said he's the dude that sings whatever, fancy like. And he said what really sucks is having music on the radio, but still having to work at Costco.
Oh, is he? It's
not after this. Not after this. He finally hit that fancy like, and
fancy like probably made enough money for him now.
Yeah, he's good to go. He's good to go. Hey, it's a Jake and Tanner show. Kiss FM. Good morning. Happy B-Day.
Whose?
No. I knew you were gonna do that. You silly goose. Happy B-Day.
Birthday.
Bees. I'm getting my bees today.
Oh.
I'm nervous.
I'm pretty excited for you.
I'm sad. I mean, we got tons of... Was it snowing up by you?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
it was snowing this morning. Rough.
It took me like... I was driving like 35 all the way to Appleton.
Yeah. It's
terrible.
I left this morning... like 30 minutes before I normally would. And I showed up 10 minutes later than I normally would.
Yeah. And I mean, my bees aren't going to like the chilliness of this.
Yeah, they're going straight outside into the hive, or you got to keep them in the garage for a minute?
Keep them in my bed.
Yeah,
warm them up.
You got to sit on them. You're going to mother hen these things?
Yeah. No, I'm probably, I kind of want to wait for the kids to get home so they can see Dad in all his white suit and have them watch me dump them into the hive or whatnot.
And now you're having a buddy of yours grab them?
Yeah, I think so. He hasn't got a hold of me yet, but I know it's early. Did you see us putting together? Did you see the pictures?
I did, yeah.
Dude, it was so fun.
I assume that would have been really fun to put those things together.
I mean, it was tedious, but when the whole family did it, it was like that was a really cool thing. So, I don't know, man. I'm excited. We were at Sole Purpose on Friday, and we had a ton of fun out there. I talked to Ray. I remember us talking about bees because she had bees for a long time.
Yeah, she's the 5212 or whatever that's been...
She's 5212?
Yeah, she said that immediately.
She's 5212? Oh, yeah. I feel like she's like a celebrity.
Yeah, she said it the first thing... And then you had this same reaction.
I love Ray. I love 5212. Yeah, she's very knowledgeable about bees. And I remember you, I think we had to move away from the fun table just because of how exciting me and Ray were about talking bees.
You guys were being loud about how your bees.
Lots of fun, man. Are you going to get some?
No.
You're a little jealous.
Nope.
Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't want your bees.
I feel like
I hate
you're
bees.
Jealous.
I murder every bee.
You want to get a tattoo?
Nope. Wait. About what?
Bees?
No.
Yeah, better than Pat's honey. Starting soon, baby.
I can't wait to taste your honey.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be so good. I hope it's going to be really good.
Well, better than Pat's.
Like I said,
Pat's is really good.
It's good honey.
I mean, if it's going to be better than Pat's honey.
Well, what are you going to do to make it better?
Well, I make it.
Didn't Ray tell you that the bees you got were lazy?
Yeah, she did. She's like, you got some lazy bees. Well, you don't know my bees
they're
yet.
Italians.
Well,
Ray just might be racist.
yeah, it sounded like it. Boy.
Dirty Italians don't do nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right. So I don't know, man. I'm so excited to get my dang bees that I might have to skip the gym today. Like this is where my mind is. It's giving all these.
Listen, now you don't need the gym.
You're right. I don't know why you're right, but I like what's going on.
You don't
here.
need the gym anymore because you're going to be so preoccupied with your bees, chasing them around when they swarm on everybody's things. Because I feel like
right away they swarm.
They're not going. I don't think they're going to respect you.
Why do you hate me? Yeah, I like that habit. Let me just do something real quick.
Is that Ann?
Yeah, just for a second, because I'm going to ask her how much weight I can gain before she leaves me.
Oh, she's going to say...
Because I may just give up on the gym like you just said.
I hope she says, like, you're there. You're at the peak.
I've been thinking about it.
She's super shallow, we find out. She's really only with you for your looks.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing.
Tanner's trying to talk me out of the gymnasium where I go and do my Jakersizing. How plump, how puffy, how chub could Jake get before you go, oh, I might not be attracted to you, or maybe relations would slow down?
I don't know. Weird question.
I know, probably. I'm just wondering.
I don't think it would probably happen.
Oh, I do. I do in a minute.
Well,
like to slow down.
This
like
600 pounds.
Well, I'm sure she doesn't want me 600 pounds.
But like, if he,
no offense, Colton, but if I remember when Colton had his big days?
Yeah.
If I became Colton big. It's so terrible. Sorry, Colton, if you're listening.
Yeah, but
he's lost all that weight now. Yeah. I mean, no, because don't say this, because now you're putting my nephew into it, and that's weird, Angie.
You did.
You're being a little rude about this.
Yeah.
Hey, are you excited about the bees?
I am.
Angie just said yesterday, she's like, I can't wait to come home and play with them. And I go, Angie, I don't know if we play with them.
You guys are not. I can't wait.
Can we pet them?
I can't wait for you to come into the studio all swell up and just be like, I made a terrible mistake.
It's terrible. Well, we got 10,000 of them coming.
God, that's so many bees.
Piper says she wants to name them all today.
Okay, go for it.
All right, hey, what are you doing?
Putting away dishes.
All right.
This early?
Yeah.
Isn't that loud? Oh, your house is bigger than mine.
Piper's up.
Oh, she is? Was she having coffee with you?
Yeah. No, she had her alarm at 5:30. She's been up almost 45 minutes.
Why?
Piper is not I don't know, because she likes her time.
She said she's walking. She said she's walking to school today, so she's going to be leaving before 7.
Yeah, okay. All right, good deal. I would talk to her, but boy, is Piper not a morning person. She is the opposite of that.
Piper, you want to talk to Dad?
She gave him the middle
She
finger.
said no, because he's on the radio.
Okay. All right.
She's starting to learn.
Well, thanks for checking in with me and calling my nephew fat.
None of that.
Well, okay, you didn't call him fat, but you did think about how big Colton had to be before you wouldn't sleep with him.
Okay, God. All right, hey, just know when you get home today, we're going to have bees and we'll go and play with them.
You guys.
Okay.
All right, love you, bye.
They're weird.
We're going to teach them how to play fetch. I wonder what tricks. Ray said they could learn how to sit.
Roll over. Hey, so you have neighbors,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Correct. Yeah. Which neighbor are you hoping they don't go swarm on? Like, you have to have one where you're where you're the most worried that they swarm on their house.
Maybe, probably the one right, kind of. Yeah, there's one, but it's because we've never talked to them.
Well, it's a good excuse to meet them.
And they're a little older, so maybe he's a bee guy.
He probably is. He takes your bees.
He could. These
Yeah.
are mine now. They swarm right over there, and he's got a new beehive.
Yep.
Oh, I'd have to try to entice my bees back.
Do you know how funny it would be if your neighbor went and bought an empty beehive?
Trying to catch the
Just
swarm.
trying to get all of your bees. You only have like 3 left.
He's putting little flowers down.
He's
to
got
attract
sugar
them.
water all over it. I would
so annoying.
just be like,
No,
this is not
$30.
illegal.
Yeah, I know. And then how do I say those were my bees?
Yeah, you can't. Oh, you're
Prove
screwed.
it. How do you prove it?
You can't. You'd have to check. I guess you could Be like, well, I had Italian beef, so you look at it under a microscope and see if it's wearing like a white tank top and a gold chain.
Yeah.
Dude, you see, those are Italians.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Why not?
Hey, here in just a minute, we're going to let you know how much we're going to be playing for with the take from Jake and Tanner. Did Tanner win or lose? I completely forgot
Me
because
too.
it was Beer Friday.
Yup.
Lots of fun. All right, this is the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Well. We got WWE, SmackDown. Is it SmackDown? I don't know.
Raw, maybe Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, no, it's Raw.
Raw.
We got some see your favorite WWE Raw superstars at the Rash June 6th for a live televised Monday Night Raw event. Tickets on sale Friday, 10 a.m. at therushcomplex.com. We got tickets we're going to give away today for free. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Morning. Did I say it's Kiss FM? It is.
It is.
Took my daughter to, man, what a difference to actually go to a place that is only for running shoes. You know how much I love Dick's.
Yeah.
Dick's are it's like my favorite.
Well, my favorite thing about Dick's is that it's not like Walmart where they're all pretty much the same size.
Right.
These Dick's come in all different sizes.
Well,
you can go and you can be like, man, I feel like a bit like going to a big Dick's.
Right.
But
Grafton's
sometimes it's
Grafton's average.
Like an average size Dick's.
Yeah, it's an average size Dick's.
But what's really nice every now and then, it's not everybody's forte, but it's a small Dick's.
Right. Yeah, and they're up north.
Yeah.
Been there up in Marquette area. They get a really small one. Anyway, yeah, so we didn't want to go there. I'm like, Piper, track starts today.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you need new shoes. I got to take care of my daughter's feet. Because that girl, they're all screwed up. I just told her the other day that Mom drank in a hot tub when she was pregnant. That's why your feet are all goofy. And Angie's like, that is not true at all. But, yeah.
It was math.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Something. Everything I do is perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you weren't even involved with really the making.
No, not too much.
You just gave the parts. Yeah. You were like the Home Depot.
That's right. Nickname in high school.
Home Depot.
Yeah. So anyway, we go, I'm like, let's not go to Dick's because what they do there is they act like they know, but they don't know too
They're
well.
Teenagers.
Because they are. And that's exactly what they are. And they're like, well, I'm like, we need a soccer shoe. And what's a really good one? And he's like, oh yeah. And you could tell like his brain was like, oh, I wasn't prepared for this question.
All I know is sizes.
He's like, I just was not prepared. He's like, I got it. And then he goes.
Bullets. Just flop sweat. It's like, I know exactly soccer and what to do with it. And
right. And then he just brought up like high tops that were just like basketball shoes. And I'm like, I think more like a track or I'm sorry, track. I didn't mean soccer. She plays soccer and track. I'm like, looking more maybe for a track, not so much basketball. Anyway, so that's kind of how that works. So we decided to go, instead of there, we went to Milwaukee to actually go to a running that's
store.
What they specialize in.
They sell running.
Dude, what a difference. Like, I mean, they could have been completely full of S.
Probably.
They could have been John Edwards, Joel Osteen, just very good at talking. And you're like, I think this sounds right. But, boy, like, Piper loved it because she didn't have to put on the shoe. You know, he did everything and tied it. And he was so knowledgeable on cross country and track. And
oh, yeah, she does cross country, not regular track,
well,
right?
she's doing, this is right now, it's just track.
Oh,
so she's doing some track and then it's going to. And then the fall roll goes into cross country.
Is that two different shoes?
No, same shoe.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So we ended up buying Saucony's shoes.
Okay.
Man, I didn't know there was a brand called Saucony. I know Brooks, but we ended up getting Saucony shoes.
How do I spell Saucony's?
$135. And I went to Piper and I'm like, I just want to let you know, Piper. I have never. I need to tell her some of these things once in a while. It's not like we have all this money and we just spend it like crazy or whatever. I just want her to know, like, I didn't get shoes like that expensive ever growing up. Ever. I remember I wanted.
Those are cool looking shoes.
Which ones?
The Saucony's.
She got the rare. She got the rare color. That's the only one they had, and she really liked them because they're a hard bottom, meaning like it springs you forward or whatever. But it was a special edition color she got, which is white and black, right down the middle, like black on one side, white on the other.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, she's pretty excited about it. But
I found them.
Did you? Yeah. No. But
Yeah, but that's it. Those are the shoes.
no, but it's very similar.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. Very similar. Anyway, so yeah, and I remember I wanted the pumps, man. Oh, those Reebok pumps. I wanted them so bad, and my mom got me Franklin's. The Franklin's were for like $20, and I remember I'm like, thanks, Mom. And I like wore them to school, and I remember like getting excited because we were in gym, and I'm like pumping them up, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then I feel really terrible thinking this way. Bad. I feel like a bad person now. But in school, brands mean things to you, right?
Yep, they do.
And
unfortunately, they do.
And there's a dude that was kind of a dork, and not kind of, big dork. And, you know, that one of those kids. Mm-hmm. And he's like, Jake, we're pump buddies. And he had Franklin's. And I went, okay. And then I remember just asking if we could just take him back.
Yeah.
And he did.
Yeah, that's kind of...
So stupid, though. Those brands. You know, they're making it, which is going to be super interesting to me to watch this documentary. It's the rise and fall of Abercrombie and Fitch. Because growing up for me, Abercrombie was especially when Angie was more in like a senior and going into college. Mm-hmm. Now, I wasn't a big... I remember buying a couple pairs of
kids.
Yeah, I bought a couple pair of jeans there or whatever, but that was it. I never needed like a shirt, but you know, you needed the name of, you needed Abercrombie and Fitch when you were younger, because then nobody knew that you bought a shirt from Abercrombie, and you didn't spend $80 on a t-shirt. You didn't spend $80 on that. I think it's changed now. I think it's more, or do they still do brands?
I don't know. I don't hang around the high school as much as I used to.
You should.
I should check it out. Hey, what are you guys wearing?
Yeah.
Like, this is weird. Yeah, we did Abercrombie and Fitch, but my school was just like the closest. This is sad to say now.
Sure.
Because the closest Abercrombie and Fitch store was in Appleton, and we all said that was way too far to go to just go shopping.
And now you do it
and now I do it every day for work.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, my friends.
What's up?
So you were talking about what kids were wearing back when you were a kid, like Abercrombie, and I had this and that. You know what I see the new generation wearing today is they're wearing Carhartts and Doc Martens.
Really?
And it's like, yes.
You mean like just like a T-shirt? Do you mean like T-shirts that say Carhartt?
Yeah, Carhartt stocking cap, Carhartt T-shirt, Carhartt bibs.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then they're wearing the Doc Marten boots. It's like, what the hell?
I like the Carhartt thing, man. I like that. I feel like you can get all that stuff at Fleet Farm, because that's where my age is. You got to be a Fleet Farm shopper right now, aren't you? 3430.
That's where I get my meat.
Oh yeah, I got family that works at Fleet Farm.
Hell yeah. You got family there. Tell them that we want to endorse them.
We're just gonna.
I can bring it up to the right people. Sure, I can run it by them.
Seriously, because if that's the one place that we want to get our talons into, man.
Okay. With that being said, I do need to point this out. 3430, you have one daughter, correct?
Correct.
And she's not of high school age?
Correct. She's 30. She just had a kid like you did.
Then why do you know what the kids are wearing?
Because
that's a legitimate question.
The gym I go to is
filled with kids. It's why you go there, right?
And by gym, I mean like a Chuck E. Cheese or whatever.
Their gym, a school gym.
I just sit outside and watch them run the track.
No, I'm not a creepy creepster.
Yeah,
I'm not a
get my sweat on, he says.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. So you get your shirtless with those too short of shorts running the high school track.
I called in for a nice phone call.
I like when they go cross country too. They got to leave the track, and then 3430 is like, "Oh, it's funny seeing you kids here." He starts running beside them.
I thought I wasn't allowed within 1,000 feet of.
That's why you like the cross country kids. They go far out there, and then it's like, well, whose dear cameras are these? Are they mine or are they some random?
Good times. I had a lot of good time right there. That was fun.
A lot of fun.
I'm glad you called.
Remember when 3430 called and we accused him of looking at children?
Yeah, that was a good time.
It was a good time.
It was a good time in my life.
Good time.
That was a simpler time.
Mm-hmm. Simple Rick.
But no, like, honestly, because my kids they're young though, so they're not in brands yet or anything, and I'm just wondering.
Disney is the brand my kid likes.
I mean, is that going to be a thing? I mean, and you think in like a few years, Piper's going to be like, I need a shirt that says whatever.
Maybe not Piper.
Yeah,
just because she's not. She's 12 now, or she 11.
I don't know. Who cares? She's
11.
So much
she's 11 now. She turns 12.
Probably. Dewey's somewhere. He's an age too. Yeah, like he's some.
He sure is.
He sure is an age. I'm the dad. That's my favorite. That is my favorite comedic joke by Nate Bargatze. Nope.
Yep.
Is that him? Where he says, the school called me and wanted to know what bus my kid is supposed to ride. And he goes, I'm the dad? Like, I don't know.
I'm the dad. Like, you saw two numbers and you're like, I bet you the dad knows.
The only way that's acceptable is if there's two dads. I don't know. Yeah. No, what were you saying now? Oh, about brands. But yeah, I don't know. Probably not Piper. I think you've got a pretty good grasp on what her personality's kind of gonna be throughout high school. But unless there's a drastic change in her, she probably won't care about having the Abercrombies or the Fitches. It's weird too. A lot of kids that are that one.
Under Armour?
Yes, 0875. Just my son right now doesn't need the name, but he likes that feel. He likes that type of.
Oh, but yeah, that's what sucks the most.
Athletic clothes.
Yeah, those sweatshirts. I'm wearing one right now.
Are they expensive?
Are my favorite, and
really?
They are expensive.
And
they're not too big. They're not too thin. They're great.
I've never, to be honest, I don't remember the last time I've seen Piper and Dewey not in athletic clothes. They don't wear jeans. Like when I was a kid, I had little jeans that I would wear. They don't. It's all like shorts. Comfortable pants or just shorts. I wonder if that's what a lot of kids are doing, man.
Maybe.
I got to ask 3430.
Yeah.
If they're wearing a lot of Under Armour.
Just remember, if you want to know anything about what the kids are wearing or what they're not wearing, get a hold of 3430.
All right, we'll replay a take from Jake and Tanner in just a minute. See how much we're going to be playing for when we play the real live version today. Okay, you're getting ready to back out your driveway right now. Look at that. Look at that driveway of yours. Look at the crack.
It's so bumpy, isn't it?
It's
uneven. It cracks, and then you drop down 6 inches.
Well, check this out.
What?
We have a solution. Raise Right, Wisconsin's #1 concrete lifting contractor, can not only repair that problem that you see in your driveway, that Grand Canyon crack that's right there, they now offer a deluxe concrete protection package. Now, you're thinking, well, what does this include?
I don't even know what that includes.
Well, let me tell you. All the essentials to protect your concrete. Open cracks and joints are common here because of the extreme weather, but sealing your concrete joints prevent water and moisture from eroding the ground beneath. Concrete sealer protects from salt damage and chipping. Raise Right is where you need to find yourself.
That's the thing. You look at that cracked up driveway and you're like, oh, this is going to be so expensive to replace it. And be like, no, just call Raise Right. They can repair it and then protect it.
So they also, Deluxe Concrete Protection Package includes all the essentials to protect your concrete. Concrete lifting, seam sealing, concrete sealer, and beyond concrete lifting, they also do, look at that foundation. They do foundation repair.
Oh, they do foundation work?
Yeah, foundation cracks and bowed wall repair, waterproofing. Oh, they have it.
It's a one-stop shop. to get all the things that you need to keep your house like running smoothly.
Go to raiseconcrete.com to learn more about how Raise Right can lift you up. Hey, man, what's going on? How you doing over there? What you doing What you doing there, sunshine?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, why you all smiley?
Not.
Why? You need a tickle?
I do need a tickle.
You
I'm
go-
sweaty.
You want a little tickle?
I'm wet.
Man, I called Joe yesterday, and I threw out a couple ideas that we've been kicking around. And can I say them?
I wouldn't.
Really?
I wouldn't.
Oh, but they're so fun.
Yes, they are fun. But remember, we're not supposed to do that anymore.
Well, I want to see if you remember them. Let me just put this on really. I'm just going to turn the mics down really quick, and then, okay. That one right there.
Yeah, they would definitely want to hear that.
What about it?
Yeah, for sure. But
What about the dog did
well,
that?
that one's obviously self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're allowed to say those things. They're almost obvious. Like, people should be able to pick up on it, but...
But I think we would be able to say the one.
Which one?
Hang on. Oh, I need to tell you this, dude.
Oh, my God.
It's so exciting. I think we should. It's just an idea that I swear that I told you this. Okay, I'm just going to tell you because who knows if we'll ever.
Yeah.
All right. Check it out. In Mexico, they brought out a flotation device.
Those are so hard to do.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly
and
what you're talking about.
it was kind of small. It wasn't like huge.
Mm-hmm.
And you started on one end and you had to get to the other end and then come back and you were trying to do it in a time. And it was like kind of like a little wipeout
Like
course, but nowhere as extreme as
like
that.
the inflatable that they do at like dirty festivals.
Right.
But in the water.
In the water, and then it's like you had to go up and down and jump this thing and not fall off, and if you fall off, you're out or whatever. But it was so entertaining to watch, and it was so fun. I didn't partake into it because I don't like fun.
No,
I'm not a big fun guy.
Smiles.
I don't mind watching fun. I don't like partaking in fun.
Yeah, partaking in fun, that's a step that we haven't reached yet.
No, not at all. I need way more Lexapro. We need to kick that up if I'm going to start partaking in any kind of fun. I like water sports.
Yeah.
Water sports are my favorite thing on the planet.
For sure.
But I don't want to get wet.
Mm-mm.
I don't like water.
Mm-mm.
Like water
sports, really.
Yeah, or sports. But anyway, and then I was like, dude, what if we did a little summer bash? And then someone, I think Angie said, there's a place in Fond du Lac
that has an Appleton
that has those.
Yeah.
No, but like in the water.
Yeah, like right
there
over
ain't
there.
no lakes around here.
Yeah.
Name the lake. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I used to go there frisbee golfing.
There ain't no lake.
Yes,
it's probably a pond.
It's a man-made lake that's filled with those things.
Those like weird worms that swim around.
No. Oh God!
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, the worms. You mean just regular worms?
I went to one of what you're talking about. Those man-made lakes.
Yeah.
Those poor people ponds.
Mm-hmm.
Sweaty.
Those are not poor people.
They're swimming. They're the community.
What's
lakes
poorer than having Jesus make your pond for you?
True, very true. But this is man-made.
The ultimate welfare.
And then we were there, and I'm like, Angie, what's swimming at us? Angie, what is swimming at us? And it was like it had to be a tapeworm.
Probably a leech.
No, but it was like this, and it wasn't a snake. It was like this, Tanner. It would go S.
Yeah.
And then it went in, and I go, we're not going to do this anymore.
That's one of those things that swim up your urine if you pee in the lake.
Well, I don't want it. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop
that happens.
No, but anyway.
But they have that like right over there. It's not even
but
far
not an
from
inflatable.
Here. Yes.
But not what I'm talking about, the one that like the course.
Yeah.
No, but like to go up something, through something. And
Yep, all that stuff right over there.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be tons of fun.
I don't know now.
It's right in Appleton.
Oh, you're talking about Plyman Park. Plowman.
Yeah.
Plowman.
Oh,
right there. There's one at Fondy Sports Park. That's the one I thought Angie was saying.
I don't know. Let me show you Plowman Park. Damn it.
I don't know, man. I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, they got all the stuff.
Yeah, right.
They got all that water.
Yeah, water.
Oh, that
Anyway,
nice water.
just an idea, kicking around.
It would be a lot of fun to watch people do that, especially because going from experience, I've done one like that. And you think like I can do that, even though I haven't done like any physical activity
Right.
in a long time. I'll be able to handle this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just climbing stuff. You get so tired so fast.
It's true.
I remember because it was like, hey, we can either bring you out there in a little boat because it's a good swim away for the one I did, or you can swim out there.
Are you talking about the Plowman's Park?
No.
Oh.
I never went to the Plowman one.
Where are you going?
I
that
did one
had-
at a campground. They had it at a campground.
Annie's?
No, it wasn't Annie's. Annie's has different stuff.
Drugs.
Yeah, whole bunch of other
Craziness.
stuff
A
going on
whole
there.
bucket of craziness.
And they were like, we can bring you out there if you want. And I was like, I can swim.
Yeah, you needed help. Someone had to come save you.
Holy crap! I'm taking off my life vest because it's weighing me down.
That's smart. They always say that. If you get tired swimming, take off your flotation device.
I held on to it. I was still using it, but I was like, this is terrible.
That's like,
And
I'm going
then-
to jump out of a plane. This thing's too tight. Why is this parachute? I got to get
Loosen
this
it up a
parachute
bit.
and you just hold it.
It was a lot. You don't understand. It was so much. And then you get to the thing and it's like you got to pull yourself up onto it. And I was like, I'm going to need a minute. I had to have a kid help me.
All right, we're going to do this take from Jake and Tanner in just a second. Right after I talk to you about Planet Fitness, environment is huge. $10 a month. If you don't want to be this guy sitting across from me and need the Coast Guard to come out and save you when you're at a kid park
didn't-
swimming in a pool,
They didn't need to save me.
you need to find yourself at Planet Fitness. That's a judgment-free zone. They won't judge you like Tanner just did to me.
What do you mean?
But it's-
I didn't judge you.
It's a family where employees are there to encourage and get to know you. There are trainers there to help guide you and set up a workout schedule to help you achieve your goals. Maybe your goal is like, hey, I'd like to swim 30 feet without drowning.
It was way more than 30 feet.
One-on-one with orientations and trainers. You can talk to them. You should set up a little meeting there, man. Say, I'd like to get going on swimming.
I said I wanted to swim, and you made fun of me for it.
Very clean facilities. What we were talking about, hobbies.
And swimming could definitely be a hobby.
Very clean facilities. Trainers also work out with individuals with disabilities, physical limitations, work on
What was
low
that
impact
about?
plan. And it's there. Contract, none of that there. $10 a month, planetfitness.com.
I've never been so hurt.
Take from Jake and Tanner. What happened on Friday? Whee! Look at that.
120.
Previous Sexy Jake on Friday just told you $120 we play for. I like that Jake better. That Jake,
That Jake sounds like he was having fun.
Yeah, he was excited. It was, it was Beer Friday, and it was Friday. I mean, just to say Friday is just fun,
You're a younger man then.
Was. I feel old now. I feel Monday makes me feel old.
Yep. Older for sure.
All right. Sure. Jake and Tanner Show. Walk into the 7 o'clock hour with us. We'll do it next. Oops. All right, Charlie, there you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's red ranch.
Get you.
Boom, ranch. Get you.
Oh, hi there. Good morning. It's Kiss FM. You're listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. I don't know if you got told that today. Know this. Jake and Tanner appreciate you.
I appreciate us too.
Yes.
We'll
wait for it on the text line so we can hear it. We need words of affirmation.
Yep, we need them. Actually, I could use some physical touch.
Yeah, all right. WWE tickets to give away here soon. What's up?
I just need somebody to come touch me. Hey, you know what I'm excited for today, actually? And I don't know if we're doing it. Oh. Might have an issue doing it. Might have to do our after show.
Oh, yeah.
Or at home. I have a doctor's appointment at 3, which means I had to leave my house by 2.
We usually do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But we can. It's up to you. I'm like, are we doing one? No, I was like, that's cool. We can do one.
We can do one tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got a new mic stand.
Nice. Oh, by the way, what Tanner's talking about, we do these podcasts. I want to start bringing the scams back, too, at home that we can put together. Those are a lot of fun. Yeah, if you want to be a part of that, text the link, LINK to 71090. Nope. Yeah, no, link. Yeah, you can get our at-home podcast.
Yeah.
I appreciate you both. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Did you see Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Which one are the Paul brothers at the WWE?
I think Logan Paul was in the ring.
Why is he so good at wrestling?
I don't know.
Like he actually knew what he was doing, twirling around on the top rope.
He had to have been practicing for a while, right?
I don't know, man. Those guys are just into everything.
Yeah, they are. I really want to see that Jake Paul get knocked out because he keeps comparing himself to Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, and Muhammad Ali. Like he keeps saying like he's the best.
Can we talk side gigs? This makes me, because they're doing everything and they're making all kinds of money just doing anything they can get their hands into. What are you doing right now as a side gig and how much are you making?
Yeah.
Do you ever see those ones that come on TikTok that say, you can just work from home and get on the computer?
Yeah. And it's like an hour or 2 a day and you can make X amount of money and it's like, man, I could do that. But then I'd never even look into it.
If you do, especially if you do one of those things, if you are working at home, like on the computer, doing something, making good money, what is it that you do? And how much are you making? Can you give us a call here on what do we got there?
The Hexco Motorsports phone line?
866-916-0959. Love to hear from you. Or you can text us on the Corks and Caps text line 71090 as we sit here in the Kelly Davies home studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell me about the side gigs that you do. I know I think Drake was doing, what was he doing for a minute?
He was doing Twitch.
Well, Twitch, but wasn't he DoorDash?
DoorDashing? Yeah, he DoorDashed for a while. You can make some good money DoorDashing. I still think about doing it, but I really don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, I thought about doing it in Appleton for the lunch hour.
Just hang out for a little bit and
hang out for a few hours and do it, but I think I'd rather spend time at home.
Not making money?
Not doing that, yeah.
Well, you got kids, man.
Yeah, which also makes it like, maybe I should do this.
Yeah.
Kids are the
expensive.
Worst. Yeah.
Piper just told me she wanted to go to vet school, and I go, oh, boy.
Veterinary school?
I'm like, what about a vet tech?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, all right, because I think that's all just like a trade school thing, you know what I mean?
Another one of those things that moms who got pregnant in high school do.
Yeah, five weekends.
5 weekends.
You can become a dental assistant or whatever. Not saying there's anything bad with that. It's a respectful job. But yeah, no, and I'm like, that gets expensive. Don't make me pay for the colleges. Don't make me think about that there. Here, somebody said trading and investing in crypto.
I don't have enough.
You were in it majorly for a second.
Yeah, for a second, but don't know. I don't know enough.
There's something that with Amazon, you can actually use your personal vehicle. You go somewhere to pick up, and then you deliver packages for them.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you'd want to do
I
that.
don't know.
DoorDash averages $20 an hour.
About, yeah, probably.
Holy cow!
But then you got to take out like your own gas. You know what I mean? You take out your gas for doing it, and that's it's $20 an hour pre-tax because I think you have to end up doing you're an independent contractor. So I don't know if they take taxes out for you.
It's weird, man. It's weird the life that we live right now, where you got all these side gigs, or maybe even full-time gigs, right from your phone. You know what I mean? Right, using your personal vehicle. I don't ever remember when I was a kid, you could do stuff like that. If you were getting a side gig, it was like you were going to bartend the weekends at wherever,
or you were going to work at some night mill. Connecting people with doctors, $2,200 a month, 5 hours a week.
All right, 6856. Can you call just really quick to help us understand what you just said? Because this is the crap that I get on TikTok. And then there's like no way of me trying to figure out, or I get lazy and don't figure it out. I need more information on connect people with doctors who make $2,200 a month, 5 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
How does that work?
Can you just give us a call really quick?
And is it all old people? It's probably all old
I'm going to
people.
call. This is interesting to me. So if you have anything, what your side gig is that you're making money, I think this could help some people out right now. We're all about helping. We're here for the community.
We love helping people.
We're all here for the community.
Love helping people.
Somebody said, yeah, tell her the vet tech simply for what you said. Why get in college debt and not get paid a lot to be a vet? See, that's what I agree with. And you still hang around the animals, and then you probably don't got to do the bad stuff, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just
Hi,
make
this is Josh. Sorry I wasn't able to.
Oh, Josh, now I don't even believe you.
No, you're probably a big old liar.
Yeah, big fat liar.
Big old stinky,
I didn't mean you're fat.
big stinky liar.
You're probably very beautiful, and I know a lot of people like you.
I bet you're a big stinky liar.
Dude, I've changed.
You don't wash your butt.
I got a whole new view on life, baby. I am done being mean to people.
Oh, you've said this so many times.
I am done. Josh didn't sound like a terrible person.
Yeah, he did. He didn't answer the phone.
DoorDash sucks most of the time, especially in West Bend. We got to go to Grafton and make money. Even that's not great.
Plasma donation. I thought about doing that. Donating plasma.
Takes 2 years plus of school to be a vet tech. Also, you need to pass both national and state boards. Wow, it takes 2 years? I didn't know that.
I can still see that. That's just an associate's degree.
What do you get? What is the pay on that, I wonder, on the vet tech? Hey,
sugar baby, let me look that up.
What did you say? You just said something prior to that. Oh, and I wanted to
vet tech. I think it's on the text. Hold on. About 25 to 49,000 a year.
Somebody said I sell a little weed.
Sell a little weed. That's fine. Plasma.
Oh, plasma. Your plasma donations. I had a neighbor doing that. She was going once a week or something. She was doing it just to make some money so they could have a little vacation fund or whatever. And then she got to the point where her legs were swelling up or something because she was like
too much plasma.
I think she was giving too much plasma.
I didn't know that you could give too much plasma because they put blood back in you, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it comes out to a month. Yeah, it's like $500 a month. But you gotta go man. You gotta go like 3 times a week.
I don't know, man. My plasma's my plasma.
Yeah,
you don't
very
know.
Jehovah's Witness with that.
Nobody
blood
wants
stays in the body.
Vet techs have to do all the hard work and don't get paid crap. Probably.
No, nobody wants to get paid in crap. They want to get paid in money.
Unless you're a farmer.
Stupid.
Hi, what's going on?
Hey, do you guys know what all goes on with BioLife plasma giving and that stuff?
No.
Nope.
So you can make up to $700 a month.
Okay.
And taxes come out, you get a debit card, it gets deposited as soon as the needle hits your arm, whether you complete the donation or not. And it siphons out your blood, so it takes the plasma but gives you back all of your red blood cells. So you're not losing blood per se. But my stepdad did it for 5 years, twice a week. And then he went to the doctor and learned that he has high blood pressure, so he can't go anymore. But he went forever, and he never had any issues.
How long does it take when you sit down and, how long is the process?
By the time you sit down, an hour. Or, not an hour, 30 minutes. The whole process is about an hour.
So every day it's about an hour. You do it, how many times do you do it? Twice a week?
I try to do it twice a week, but I do it when my schedule allows. But like right now, they're doing $20 on your first donation and then $100 on your next donation.
Why are you only
'cause
getting
they-
20
So
bucks?
it's
They want you to come back for the second.
Okay.
Yeah, they want you to keep going back. So you get $120 a week.
Oh, that's the whole thing? That's always what it is?
They run specials and whatever, but right now for this month, I believe that's what it is.
So say it stays at that. 120 times 52. It's an extra $6,000 a year.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So if you did that for the entire year, you could pay for a vacation.
Hey, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
Wait, what were you going to say? Is that what you use your money for?
Yep, that's what he uses his money for. We pay to go on trips to like Florida and hotel rooms and rental cars.
Wait,
he calls it his blood money.
Is that your husband?
No, that's my stepdad.
Oh, yeah, I got you. All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep, no problem.
Damn, I remember her saying stepdad, too. I did BioLife for a bit, and they gave me 2 bad pokes out of like 10 trips. Yeah, man. When I had to get put under, oh, my God, to do my colonoscopy, because I'm that age. I'm an old man. Not really. I just like getting them. They're fun.
Yeah,
they're a lot of fun. Don't put me under, but they did this time. And they couldn't find the vein, and they kept releasing. Oh, my God, dude. They kept pushing the liquid that's supposed to put me to sleep just in my muscle, and it burned so bad.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
And I couldn't do anything about it because it's inside my arm, and I'm like, it feels like it's on fire right now. And they're like, well, maybe that didn't get in the vein.
That's what happens when you get your doctor on Craigslist.
Yeah, it's true. Should have went with Aurora or something.
Actually,
You said
no.
Aurora.
You know what? If you were to find, if it was Craigslist, it probably would have been like a recovering heroin addict, and they would have found your vein so fast.
Like real quick. They don't even need to like tie it up.
Yeah.
Just like a dart.
All needle pokers at hospitals should be recovering heroin addicts.
Hey, what's going
Save
on?
on needles, man.
Hey, I'm calling about the plasma donation.
Sure.
So I've been doing it for about 6 years now, and right now they're offering $20 on the first and $90 on the second, and then your 8th donation of the week is an extra $40. And it doesn't matter if you have high blood pressure as long as it's controlled and you have a note from your doctor, but it's tax-free.
So what do you do? Do you just bring in your phone and goof around like a Netflix or whatever?
Yep.
Does it, when the plasma leaves your body, do you feel lighter afterwards, or does it hurt?
No. No, they go slow in the beginning. They don't it's all based on body weight and how much protein you have because they measure your protein and your iron at every visit.
Right.
And based on that, they calculate how much to take out. And then the first few visits is slow, or less because, it is newer. But, and then every 4 months you have to take a special test to measure your protein overall.
Gotcha.
How long it's been over the past 4 months. But it's my fun money.
Yeah, right. That's what people are saying.
I'm out. I just don't want to learn, I don't want to get there and then be like, your blood's not good enough for us. Like, don't tell me. My blood's good.
Thank you. It sounds like a ton of work, too.
Well, it just seems... There's
time
horror
consuming.
stories to it that I'm reading.
What? Really?
Like, a few people are like, they blew up my veins.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I got bad jabs and stuff like that. And
It just, for me, it's time consuming. I got to get home and sit.
Yeah. I gave blood once for the Red Cross, and the arthritic woman that stabbed my arm, my whole arm was black and blue, from wrist to shoulder for 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
I was like, is this good?
But you got a free donut or something.
Yeah, I got to a small Dixie cup of juice and one slice of bologna sandwich, and I had to sit next to my old pastor who gave me side eye the whole time.
Hey, WWE tickets, we got to give those away. We're going to do it this hour. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Yeah, that. Yeah. Hi, good morning. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Apparently, Jim Carrey's retiring.
I heard that this last movie is his, what is it? Sonic the Hedgehog might be his last film.
That's what you leave us with, Jim?
Well, Sean Connery left us with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, but Sean was 102 and he's like, I better give it up, and he was losing his mind. Jim could probably get going still. I think he kind of just doesn't even. I don't think he likes Hollywood too much.
Yeah. Where's our Ace Ventura 3?
Yeah,
nobody
Jimmy.
wants that.
I didn't know they did a Dumb and Dumber 2. That's how dumb and dumber I am.
Yeah, they did. Well, first they made a prequel. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but he didn't make it.
He wasn't in that.
Yeah.
That was stupid. And then him and Jeff Daniels actually did a sequel.
I'm retiring, probably. I'm being fairly serious. It depends if the Angels bring some sort of script that's written in gold ink that it's going to be really important for people to see. I might continue down the road, but I'm taking a break. I really like my quiet life, and I really love putting paint on canvas, and I really love my spiritual life. And this is something you might never hear another celebrity say as long as time exists. I have enough. I've done enough. I am enough.
I mean, he's worth $180 million.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be nice just to paint? I'm just going to paint for the rest of my life.
I'm just going to paint. What do you say? Put paint on canvas.
Yeah, he really likes doing that.
Oh, what does his paintings look like, though? I hope
they're good.
Are they?
They're really
Dang
good.
it. I wish they were trash.
Yeah, no, he's artsy. That guy's an artsy guy. That Jim Carrey's a pretty artsy man.
It would be fun if he was super artsy, but he just couldn't paint. And we all had to be like, very good, Jim. Keep doing your paint stuff.
Yeah, I want to talk to people that shouldn't be alive. Because I just started watching that again.
What do you mean?
I just started watching It Shouldn't Be Alive. Have you ever watched those?
No.
Oh my God, they're so crazy good. Now, Amazon Prime only has the first 1, 2, and 3 seasons. And they were made long 2000s or whatever. So when you're watching them,
fun.
They look fuzzy. You know what I mean? They're just a little fuzzy. They're not as great, not as clear. But yeah, man, some of the stories these guys get into. It's a lot of plane crashes in the ocean, and then they got to figure.
Yep.
And then they're surviving. Mm-hmm. I watched a couple different ones. The kids absolutely love them. These one people are just sailing. It's always things that we're not supposed to be doing. If we were supposed to be up in the air, we'd have wings.
Yep.
If we were supposed to be on the water, we would be able to breathe
We'd
under.
have gills.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, her boat she was sailing, and she had a few guys with her or whatever, and they were trying to take this new boat to another place.
I mean, statistically, the guys on the boat were more likely to kill her than the boat was.
Yeah, and they just shipwrecked because of a storm, and they got into the inflatable, and they thought that they were drifting toward shore, but they were drifting out miles.
That's the other thing that's so scary is if you're so far out, and even if you're 2 degrees off,
right,
you could miss an island by not being able to see it in 50 miles.
Hi, what's going on?
Hey, it's Nico.
Hey, Nico. You got a I Shouldn't Be Alive story?
I had a stroke in my mom's stomach.
Oh, you probably don't remember that, though.
Yeah, probably not.
How did... I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah. I didn't even know how they would know that.
So, that's actually how I got my epilepsy and things like that. They did, scans after my parents brought me in and realized that I was having seizures. And they saw that, part of my brain was essentially shrunk. And that was the, cause of it.
How do you even get a stroke in the first place? How does that cause?
They really don't, they don't know the cause of the stroke.
Now, did that just for you having one when you were, in your mom's stomach, are you likely to have those throughout life?
Yeah, they can't fix my epilepsy or my seizures or anything like that. They can just control them with pills.
Yeah, wait a minute. So, do you drive?
Yeah, I drive.
Are you scared that a seizure could happen while you're driving?
I haven't had a real bad one in 10 years now.
Okay.
But even
yeah, that fear is always there.
but even a mild one, that would be pretty
Yeah,
scary
they
if you're.
can black me out long enough for me to like swerve into the other lane.
Well, could you feel them coming on?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, jeez. That would be, yeah, that'd be scary to drive. When you're with your
Yeah.
fiance, are they ever like, hey, maybe I'll drive?
No, they as long as I like remember to take my medicine and everything, there's not like a risk of me having one again. So
All right. Well, thanks, Nico. Appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely.
Take care.
I would never let them drive.
No.
Ever. I would be so scared.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they were drifting out. Back to this story and how crazy it is. They were drifting out, and they were surrounded by sharks just to top everything up.
Oh, thank God.
And they were thinking the sharks were gone because it was like they were out there for a total of like 5 days.
Okay.
And they thought the sharks were gone. Is terrible. And then two guys started drinking the water. They couldn't take it anymore.
Yep. Well,
and then
that's
they
a good way
started
to die.
like 12 hours later. They started hallucinating. The one guy's like, "I'm going to get my car," and he just walked right out. And they said within like 30 seconds,
Sharks took him
got
out?
Got him. And then another guy ended up doing the same thing, leaving.
Didn't you
going
just
swim.
see?
Yeah,
What happened to Bill?
And another shark ate him. They lost like 2 people. Think about how terrifying. No water, no food. You're drifting in this life raft. 2 of your people just got eaten by sharks.
Yeah, on different occasions.
And they said there was like in the bottom of the raft was filled with this one woman that was there. It was just a guy, a girl, and another woman that was left. She had a wound in her leg, bad, from cutting it when she was trying to survive. And she, the whole bottom of the raft was filled with urine and pus and blood.
Well, thanks, lady. That's why the sharks are hanging around.
Well, then she ends up dying, and then they were thinking about eating her. But they were like, oh, dude, she's so rotten because she,
You give her to the sharks, right?
Yeah,
hope that she gives them massive diarrhea, and they're like, oh, okay,
Well, they threw her off.
this buffet,
And then they
sour.
went to sleep. They just said we'll go back to sleep because they didn't want to hear her. They didn't want to see her get taken down by the sharks. Because that's what you're thinking. Inevitably, you go, oh, that's probably on the way next.
Like, eventually that'll happen to me. I'm just gonna suffer for a while first. So how'd they get out?
Like a ship, a cargo ship or whatever.
Oh my God!
Was floating by, and then they saw them.
The ocean is so big.
Yeah, and it happened to
Just the odds.
The odds of that. Yeah, and it was like a Russian ship or something
Oh,
going through.
great.
Yeah, something like that, dude. It's just like that would terrify me more than I think the sharks. I have this big. The ocean's so big and it's terrifying, and then thinking about something. What do you call that? Like a submarine?
Yeah, coming up.
Coming up scares me, but also like a big ship just coming through beside you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, terrifying.
That seems terrible. And dude, somebody's not looking out at that time.
Right? They just pass you.
They pass you by, and there was your only hope because there's no way 2 are gonna get you.
No, you'd have just been done. If that thing would have just kept floating, you'd just be done.
Yeah,
as
then
well
you
just
jump
go
in for the sharks.
Dive into the sharks.
See how
or
many
for
you
the-
can take out.
The propeller. I don't know, or try drowning yourself. That's what they were thinking about doing.
Just like really try to drown yourself.
Yeah, because they didn't want to.
In what? The pus?
Or just start swallowing water, like when you're in the water.
Oh.
But they didn't, because think about that, dude.
Sharks are quick.
Yeah.
They're in their natural habitat
Yeah.
too.
You're probably not. I was recently in a car accident, flew up in the air, took out a pole completely and landed in a field. I should be dead, but only got a compressed spine and dislocated thumb.
I feel like if you get a compressed spine, you don't even mention the dislocated thumb. I've had a dislocated thumb.
I think everybody has, right?
Yeah.
We've played basketball.
Yeah, like we've all.
Just calm
Like
down.
the spine thing is what that. There's your.
Yeah.
There's your hook, man. We don't need to know about the rest.
Then I watched another one of this. Dude, it's just so stupid. This guy, him and his buddies went out metal detecting.
Okay.
Out in like I can't remember where it was, like Africa or no, maybe not. I don't know. It was where a desert was. And to look for like gold or whatever, because they said there was gold buried or whatever in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And he would follow the sun back to his vehicle.
Yep.
Because it's so vast, this desert. I mean, you can get lost pretty quick, but he just kept going, and he's got his little headphones on, listening for the beeps and everything. And then he got completely turned around and could not figure out where he was. And if you're in the bush, first rule of the bush, what is it, Tanner? If you get lost.
Don't mention anything.
No, that's Fight Club.
Oh.
It's stay put. Because they said...
Oh, yeah. You're supposed to do that anytime.
Right.
They tell you in school, like, if you get lost, stay where you are. Somebody will come find you.
5 days he was out there. Let me take this call and I'll explain. Hi, who's this?
Charlie.
What's up, man?
So I almost died from stepping on a stick when I was 9.
What did he say?
Stepping on a snake when you were 9?
A stick.
A
and
stick?
It punctured my foot. Yeah, it punctured my foot and came out the side. And then when my dad brought me to the emergency room, the nurse was really upset because my dad said she cleaned my wound like crap. She cleaned my wound like crap. And then it resulted in me getting a crazy bad bone infection. I almost lost my leg. I was in the hospital for like 4 months. And then they would like butterfly my foot and pick out little pieces of bark. And what ended up curing me is my mom's from a third world country, so she remembered my grandma used to use aloe vera for all of their wounds. And that aloe vera ended up sucking the last 2 pieces of bark out of my lance wound. And then that's how I ended up getting better.
Shut up. So really the hospital could not figure this out?
Good. MRIs, CAT scans, because the bark wasn't dense enough to pick up, so they just kept butterflying my foot and then pulling out pieces of bark that way. So then finally they just sent me home with a home IV system, and my mom started putting aloe vera on it. And I could literally feel like worms crawling through my ankle and foot working towards that wound, and then they just popped out.
Nasty.
Yeah, that's no good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, so anyway, that dude in the desert, 5 days out there, should have just stayed put. They said it would have been 2 hours.
If he would have stayed
If
put?
he would have just stayed there, they would have got him that night.
An idiot.
An idiot, right? And it got so bad that he was so... Do you know what a dingo is?
Yeah.
It's a dog.
They eat babies.
I didn't know dingoes were just wild dogs. Oh, it was Australia. That's where he was. I didn't know dingoes were just dogs, though. I thought it was like a different...
Breed of dog?
I don't know. I just thought it was like a coyote. I mean, I guess. Anyway, it was following him around, and they wait for him to drop, and then they eat him. And he was so weak and tired and hungry and thirsty, he started looking for just a place to die. He didn't want the dingoes to get his body, so he found like this little cave, and he walled it up and made himself like a little coffin, and he laid in it.
Yeah, how did they find him?
He heard a four-wheeler looking for him, and he crawled out.
It's the dingoes.
It's the dingoes. They're teasing you. It's a trap.
Dude, I didn't tell you that, but when I was in Florida, I ran into a dad on the beach with his son, and he had a metal detector. And I was like, do you do this all the time? And he was like, I just went and bought one at Dick's, and I'm so happy with my choices.
And you find like watches.
No. I was like, well, did you guys find anything good? And his son's like, I have coins.
Because that's what you usually do. You want to go to the and find the watches or the wallets or whatever.
You assume it's like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to find like a $2 million diamond.
Yeah. And you find screws.
Yeah, and it's like just screws. And it's like, yay.
All right, WWE tickets. We should give those away soon. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. Hey, what's that keyword for cash, right? That's what that's called?
It is, yeah.
Buddy, 9 o'clock, we're going to give you a keyword. And all you got to do is text that into that Corks and Caps text line. We give away $250 a day, Monday through Thursday. And then on Friday, could be $1,000.
$1,000. That's 4 digits. That's one by a few zeros.
We sure do like giving away money here.
We love it.
Love it.
We love it more than anybody else.
So keep listening. We do that at 9, 2, and 5. We'll do it at 9. It's the Jake and Tanner Show, Kiss FM. Good morning. We're going to move the WWE tickets to next hour. Okay?
Yeah.
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 Man, I just want to say, I want to say I told you so. Not you so much as other people.
Okay.
Because in long-term relationships, is it better to pool your finances or should you keep them separate? I have always been a guy that says you might as well just get divorced if you're going to have separate bank accounts.
So drastic, but yes.
I mean, you might as well. Do you even love each other? And a new study at Cornell found couples with joint bank accounts are more likely to stay together and not get divorced. I love that study. I love it.
It's a good study.
It's a good study, man.
Good study.
I don't understand it. It's a weird one. It's a weird one because I think it's so unhealthy because if you have separate bank accounts, I think there's a lot of I's and my's and me money. That's me money.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay these bills and stuff, and then I go and buy that because that's mine. I made that money.
Yeah.
You're not on that account. I, me's, my's.
Because you should be spending and saving together.
Right.
God's
way. It says it in Matthew 16:23.
Here's the thing. If one person is always spending their money, and the other person chooses to save theirs, when they retire, well, then you have to live off the person who just saved it. And then that's not fair.
And I'm saying, I think when you have a joint, it's more our money. We's. It's more of a together thing. Because I don't know if people know this.
We need to save more money. We need to go to dinner tonight.
When you are together, you're together. You're partners in this. I don't know who these people are that don't feel like they're partners in relationships. You might as well get a prenup while you're at it.
Satanists.
Married 6 years, separate accounts the entire time. Well, you know the 7-year itch. One more year.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. It's hard to divorce when a stay-at-home mom has no income. Well, I get that. What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that
have
to do with anything?
Don't you just still have one account with a debit card that has numbers on it that you both share?
Or do you have a debit card that's constantly overdraft?
Could be. I don't know, man. I just find it weird if you don't. I just find it weird. I know people are going to probably text in and tell me how their marriage has lasted or their parents' marriage has lasted and they've had separate accounts. I'm just saying I find it weird.
And it didn't say you will definitely. It just said you're more likely to.
Right. And I find it weird when you get together and you're not together. Can I get an amen?
See, I get this when this person's like, y'all never been married to somebody who blows your money, and it shows. Yeah, because you're a partnership and you talk about those things.
Right here. You've never been married to someone who blows your money. Did you hear that? My money. It's my money.
But it's like you make the money, like you both make money, but then they go through all of it. You know what I mean? Like they spend all of their money and your money.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like an issue.
Yeah, see, that's less of a separate bank accounts and more of a teach your significant other not to spend. I don't know. Like there's the problem and then there's the real problem.
Right.
The problem isn't that you have one account. The problem is one person can't control themselves spending.
I just find it weird, man. I just find it weird if you're like, hey, should we put together our accounts? And then me to go, oh, no. My money's my money. Give me bills, and then I will buy things that I want to buy with my money.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it's different with other people's relationships, but like, I don't really have to ask permission to buy something.
Mine is a limit. I know that. I know, like, if I were to just go buy something for $500, she'd be like,
well,
whoa,
there's that limit.
What's happening?
Yeah. There's a mutual respect on when do we let the other person know.
Right. Yeah. Separate accounts, but we share cards with each other. All right.
It sounds
That's
like
fine.
you should just get one account.
Separate. We have both joint for bills and separate for fun money. I'm a little okay with that because there is a system that you can do where you kind of collect your own envelope money. It's supposed to, they call them envelopes or whatever in the thing that we were reading. And so depending on how much you wait 6 months or whatever you have in your envelope is your money to go spend. I get that.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Like if you want to set up 3 different accounts.
All right. You know what? Let's see. Where was that? My husband and I never. Well, wherever you went, your marriage is. We're not gonna. We're gonna say you're gonna do okay.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh God, what happened?
7-year itch is so true. Getting a divorce after 7 years and we have separate accounts. Must have been the bank accounts that did it. Hell yeah!
Had to have been.
New study in Cornell says.
How did this happen?
He also makes 3 times more than I do and gets paid weekly and can't make it last. And regardless of what I say, he doesn't listen. Yeah, so, okay, there's an issue there. There's just no respect.
Yeah, none. That's the thing. You have to have respect for money with each other. Otherwise, you're screwed. You are screwed.
Do you know who has a lot of respect?
Kelly Davies.
Oh, my God. Kelly Davies has all the respect for you. She's going to take her time. She's going to take her time to find that property, to find that house that you are looking for, your dream house. It's Kelly Davies from Landro Realty.
Yeah, thing is that if you were in a relationship with Kelly Davies, she would share her money with you.
Oh,
it would be
she's that
your
nice.
money,
Yeah.
too.
They got premier agent status on all the major home search websites. It means that when you list your home with Kelly Davies Homes Team, your listing is considered a featured listing, meaning it's going to pop up in front of potential buyers more often than the average agent. And only 2% of agents in the market have that premier status, and Kelly Davies is one of those percents. With over 6,500 clients in the database, very often have buyers just ready and waiting to purchase a home.
Oh, that's so brilliant. And if your house is derpy, you can have them stage it for you.
Yeah.
And then it'll sell better. She'll take all those dead fish and animal heads off the wall and put pictures of happy people.
That's free, too. That's a free service that comes with Kelly Davies Homes Team, Landro Realty. You can find her on Facebook. Let me tell you how to spell Kelly. It's not with a C. Kelly, Davies, not with that silent H, Davies.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Davies Homes Team. And you can find her right on Facebook. Hey there. Good morning. WWE tickets we're going to give away this hour. The game might be a little difficult, so you're going to need to... I would think if you're going to want WWE tickets, you're a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody that is like, oh, that might... I think you got to really like it to want to go do that.
I guess, unless your kids really like it.
Oh, maybe that's
But
it.
we got all week for that.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it's super simple, but I think it might be a little difficult. Whatever. We'll play it this hour sometime. It is a Jake and Tanner show. Good morning. Keywords for cash, 2 at 9 a.m. Get a chance at $250, and all you got to do is text. That's it. We'll do it at 9 a.m. I ended up going to, after I ended up buying Piper some Saucony's shoes. It's a runner thing. You wouldn't understand,
No,
Tanner.
I don't.
It's a cross-country thing.
Runners are crazy.
Oh, no, I told her that. I go, you enjoy this. She goes, I love running. I go, but you really do?
Like, you enjoy it? Like, I used to like running too, but then I got a car.
Yeah. She just told me, she's like, hey, Dad, what do you think about a water belt? And I go, I just can't talk to you right now.
Yeah, why don't you go live out with the bees?
No, and anyway, so we went to, I haven't been here in so long. I had so much fun with my family there. And, I mean, it has been years. It might have been the last time was with you when I went there.
Walgreens?
Sobelman's.
Oh.
Do you remember Sobelman's?
I love Sobelman's.
Oh, my. Do they have a Sobelman's around here?
No.
Because we did the one in, over at like
In
Foxtown,
Milwaukee?
Fox Point, or whatever. Yeah, close by Milwaukee.
Oh, but not downtown. Like, you didn't
Not-
have to
not
park
the
in an
downtown
I
one,
went to
no.
that one. That one's pretty good.
Oh, my God. The amount of burgers they have. And they're just the cool... I don't know.
Did your wife get a Bloody Mary with all the stuff on it?
Yeah, she got the Bloody Mary, and then just the atmosphere is so cool there. You know, weird because boomers. I was telling this to Angie because Angie ended up getting a card for her dad because her dad's birthday is coming up, and I'm like, why do they want those type? They're chain, like they go to Bob Evans for breakfast. They don't go find these local little places. And I tried to figure it out today why older people. I'm an older person, so I guess older than me, boomers, if you will. Mm-hmm. Why do they like chain restaurants? And the only thing that I could come up with, the conclusion would be, you guys stop doing that.
What? Doing what?
The conclusion for me was when the chain restaurants meant fancy, because I think at one point when they were way back in the day.
I think, yeah, back in the day, you didn't have money, and then you'd watch commercials of the little TV you had, and you'd see chain restaurants, and you're like, that's where I always want to go.
Right. You know, you go into the Lone Stars or the Texas Roadhouse, which I love Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Right. But that's their thing, and we don't do that. And that's what I mean by the difference with, you know, they're walking around taking pictures. Of all the pretty people, I didn't get the picture taken of me.
That seems right.
They skipped over me and Piper. And anyway, they're like, "Hey, can we get your family in there without these two?"
Yeah.
And what if like
can you
just
guys just hold
Angie and
that
Dewey?
reflector light?
Yeah.
So they take your picture, and that's where they put like the deals in the month, like
right, just
everywhere.
over us. And I don't know. It's just they take pictures of the face, but really cool. You get a chance, man. This is weird. But if you're ever down that way, Sobelman's has outstanding food.
Yeah, and there is a few of them in the Milwaukee area. There's like 3 or 4 of them, right?
I know there's, I think 3.
Yeah, there's a few of them. They're really good.
Yeah, I want to go there right now.
That's a place that they're really famous for their Bloody Marys. Yeah. Like that's the one where it's like, if you look up Crazy Bloody Mary and it's got a fried chicken on it, I think that came from Sobelman's.
And burgers. They just got
their burgers are so good.
So good. You're right.
Even their appetizers are good.
So good. Fancy. Apparently Applebee's is going to be adding drive-through windows. Yes. Yes. It's amazing.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want, a weird penne dish.
What's kind of... This will be fun. What is, because I grew up kind of with not a lot of money. So if we did ever go out to a restaurant, what's fancy, but for people that don't have a ton of cash? Olive Garden is. Red Lobster's another one. When you really want to go, I'm going to go get a really classy meal. Come on, family. It's my birthday. You go to Red Lobster for that fancy lobster or whatever.
Yeah, I used to. I enjoy Olive Garden's food, but that's because I don't think. That's because I know what it is. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I
know what
mean?
you're
Like,
getting.
it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what was really big? Probably when you were younger too. Going and sitting down at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we didn't. I never did it with my family or anything. I've only did that I think it was when I was able to drive.
That's like if you're going to a pizza place. That was like the king. Like we get to sit at Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did they have a buffet at that time?
No, I remember when the buffet was new.
Okay.
Or at least new to the area here.
Sure.
But yeah, it's like, what kind of pizza are we going to get? I only like pepperoni.
You know what? Do all grandmothers love this for their birthday? Cracker Barrel.
Don't have a lot of Cracker Barrels up here.
Michigan, they're just littered.
I
Everywhere.
love
You can't
Cracker Barrel.
you can't throw a
Can't
dead grandma
Yeah,
without hitting a Cracker Barrel.
I love Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
I
do too.
absolutely love Cracker Barrel.
Can I ask you something? Does this seem lame that I told Angie, I go, you know what we should do is just do that for Thanksgiving?
Go to a Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, just do that.
I would do that.
And because we don't have any family and we're always by
Yeah.
ourselves, just
I
do
would-
that. And then
I'd be down. I would if my wife didn't like cooking Thanksgiving dinner so
Sure.
much, I would be like, let's all just order in from a Cracker Barrel.
P.F. Chang's. I've never been to one.
Neither have I. I've seen one.
That was a top of the line once a year fancy restaurant. Did you guys have Bennigan's around here growing up?
No,
You've heard me probably
I've
mention
heard
that.
of a Bennigan's.
Oh, you have.
I've heard of Bennigan's.
That was a fun one.
that-
That's kind of like an Applebee's.
Oh, it's not a breakfast place like a Shoney's.
No.
Shoney's are south too. We don't have any Shoney's up here. Ours are all Denny's.
What's Machine Shed?
It's a place in Appleton.
Is that an expensive place?
It's kind of expensive. I've only been there like once. I don't know if it's a chain or not.
Okay.
I don't know why, but tell me if you agree with this. Denny's trashy, Perkins fancy.
Yeah.
When you're talking breakfast places,
Oh, if I got to pick a breakfast place, and now we're not talking.
it's got to be a chain.
It's got to be a chain. Yeah.
You look at one of them is trashy and the other one's a little bit nicer. Perkins is definitely a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I would say. In my boy, I don't even remember it. My last time I think I went to a Denny's was with you.
Yeah, we got burgers there.
We did?
Weird. It was weird why we did that.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
We got a burger?
Yeah, at Denny's.
Where were we?
At Denny's.
I mean, what town?
This one.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were driving around trying to find a place to go sit and chat about JTX. And we went to one place that was in a strip mall that was absolutely packed. And then
I do remember now.
I was like, let's just go to Denny's.
Yeah, Ponderosa. That was kind of a fancy.
Oh!
Yeah, that was when I was a kid. All I did was get the chicken wings. Oh, those sound so
Those
good
chicken
right
wings
now.
are so good. They were bone in, but they looked like boneless, so they were tricky. I like their instant potatoes they had.
Oh yeah,
And they had before Golden Corral had their dessert area. It was the Ponderosa dessert area where you made your own ice cream,
could go
soft serve.
all of the ice cream.
And-
And you're like,
and-
can I have another bowl?
Yeah, and you do it yourself, and you're like, I'm not even qualified to do this. I don't
No.
even have a license.
And you're like, wait, we can put all these
Sprinkles,
Sprinkles?
like 15
Just like
different
load 'em?
kinds. Yeah.
crazy.
Whoever just said Waffle House, you're wrong. I've seen Waffle Houses,
Yeah,
and they're all dirty.
sure.
All dirty.
I would say my
Not as fancy.
right now, Angie and I got a favorite breakfast place. We don't do breakfast a lot because we're up so dang early, so we eat, and then the kids get up and then they eat.
By the time like a breakfast place is ready for breakfast, it's lunch for you
Yeah,
guys.
pretty much. But this is more local. Have you been to Judy's place? It's the place that has the clogs, and they don't have drinking on Sunday.
Yuck.
They're all in clogs over there. It's a Dutch community,
In
right?
Oostburg?
Yeah, Oostburg. Judy's
No,
place in Oostburg. I think
Oh,
that
yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah. Remember the dumb thing they did when we first got to the market in KTI?
Oh, we went to Judy's place?
Yeah, that was one of them.
In Oostburg?
Yes, I remember.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love that place. Now, around here, if I had to pick one breakfast place, because Angie and I went to all the time, was the
Pancake place.
the pancake place, and dude, that place
It's
is
so good.
amazing.
It's so good there.
Good.
Yeah, I if I do breakfast, every breakfast place in my town keeps shutting down.
Yeah, well, I
and
get
it
that.
sucks.
That's because you have 6 people.
That's true.
You know, how do you
there's a-
compete with the gas station restaurant?
Yeah, they get that place is shut down too. Well, it should be eventually, but every time that we had one that was so good, what happens is that you only get like the same 5 regulars, but you're gonna get those. That's the thing. You're gonna get those people,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get a little bit more on the weekends. Ugh, it's annoying.
Judy's Place is the same. I think they also own the one in Cedarburg that we went to, also with that KTI thing.
Oh,
And
yeah, because remember this was the place that I gave the best ceiling to.
Was Judy's Place?
Yeah, 'cause
no, that was Cedarburg.
The Cedarburg one?
So I think you're getting the same, the two mixed up or whatever.
But they own 2?
They own 2, son.
So I have gone to a Judy's Place, just not the Judy's Place you've been to.
Well, whatever the one that called in Cedarburg, I forget what that one's called. That's really good too.
That one had a nice ceiling.
Yeah.
Real nice ceiling.
I must be really hungry because all I want to do is continue talking
I
about
could talk about
restaurants.
food all day long. I love it. I love it so much.
And I can't say enough about the one supper club that I can never, I don't know, Crops. Maybe that's what it is. Over there in Maple City or whatever.
Never been to it.
Maple
I've heard
City?
you talk about it, but since you don't remember the name, I definitely don't.
I think the dude who owned it too, I'm sure he has passed away. And that's sad. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he was an older man, but just terrible. I remember I went there with Murph. Me and him went and had dinner. And there was this guy, just crazy stuff always happens. There's this guy sitting there, and he's an older guy probably. I don't know. Older, again, I'm old, but he was probably in his 60s or whatever. He must have had way too many because he stood up. You know how it is if you have way too many and you stand up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Your equilibrium's off, and he kind of did this. And he just went right backwards into the swinging doors into the kitchen.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's why when you're drinking at the bar, you gotta stand up every like 15 minutes
That's
because you
true.
gotta recalibrate and figure out where
Right.
you're at. Because if you sit down and drink, you could drink all day and not feel drunk.
Sure.
But the second you stand up, it's all gonna hit you. You gotta figure out where you're at. Every 15, 20 minutes, take a stand.
Mill Center, that's where it is. Yeah, that's it. And then if I got to pick another place, sorry, all this stuff's coming back to me. For breakfast that me and the kids and Angie would do. I don't even, damn, I'm so bad at the names. Is over there in Pulaski? It's a donut place.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's they got pasties.
Pasties.
No, not
pasties.
Not
Poochkies.
They got poochkies and donuts. That place is fabulous.
But
man.
like, they don't. That's not like you can't sit down and get eggs.
No, they just have sweets. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't even know if I'd consider that a breakfast place.
Well, I guess it has donuts.
Yeah, but you can eat donuts at any time of the day. There's no law or anything saying that you can't eat.
So it's more okay. All
I
right.
think it's just a bakery.
All right. Now I know how I feel. Now I know how it feels when I told you that swimming is a stupid.
No.
You can't call it a hobby.
Swimming is 100% a hobby. I can learn the butterfly stroke, the backwards butterfly
You
stroke.
can use that without water. You can just do that. You always got to go to a pool.
What are you gonna use
Bees?
the biking and stuff
True.
without
I guess.
a bike?
I guess. It just seems like I can get on that quicker than I have
Well,
to go find a pool
okay.
to practice my breaststroke.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
My hobby could save my life one day.
That's-
Yours won't.
You're right. PJ Pipers. That's what that's called in Cedar Brook.
Yes, that's
what it-
where we went.
Yeah.
That place is really good.
All right. Love you. Let's so wet. Actually dry. It feels like a cat's tongue. All right. Let's give away WWE tickets. This is gonna be a little difficult, this game. We're gonna have fun with it, but you're gonna have to know WWE, especially 90s, when it was called WWF.
Yeah.
It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Hey, do you remember the movie The Terminal? I think with Tom Hanks.
I don't care what anybody says about that movie. I really like that.
Was that all about him living in
So he was coming to America to spread his dad's ashes in New York City.
Yeah, right.
But while he was in the plane, his country got invaded and went into martial law, which meant that he didn't have a country, which means that his passport was no longer valid, meaning that he couldn't get on a plane to go back home because there was no home to go to, and he couldn't go into New York City because that would be illegal.
Well, there's a guy in China who's been living in Beijing Capital International Airport for 14 years.
That sounds so expensive.
But he's choosing to live there. How can you not get kicked out? The guy's in his 60s now. Okay, and apparently he says he started living at the airport because his family was trying to stop him from smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol, and he didn't want to quit those things, so he
bought a ticket.
Moved to the airport. Officials have encouraged him to leave, but he refuses. I don't understand. You can just live at an airport?
I think, so I had read a story about a woman who did this. She would buy a ticket, and then it was free rescheduling as long as you were within like a week or something. So she would, for like the day of that thing, or like you could reschedule at any time. So she would go in there, she would go to the lounge or whatever, get her free food, shower and stuff like that, and then she would just reschedule her ticket and leave.
Oh, it's weird.
So he has to have a reason to be there, right?
Well, he wants to smoke cigarettes and drink beer.
I know, but like does he has to have a ticket to be in there? Well, it's China, so they don't have the same 9/11 laws that we do.
I don't know, man. That is a weird situation to be in.
Super weird.
There was another guy, because I think that's loosely based on a true story, that The Terminal with Tom Hanks.
Is it really?
Because I really do believe this. There was a guy that kind of the same thing happened. He got kicked out of like Iraq, or he got banned.
Yep.
And then he was going to go to France or something, but then his briefcase got stolen, so he couldn't go to France. So they didn't know what to do with him, so he just continued to live there. Oh, that's weird.
I said, I don't even focus on like where would you sleep or anything. It's just so expensive. Oh, you want a sandwich? $22. Great.
Dude, so I told Angie, I think we spent more at the airport than we did on the entire Mexico vacation.
Yeah, I wish I could say that. I was going to say I spent a lot at gas stations, but still not as much as I did at Disney and Universal.
All right, do you want to play a game?
I do.
This game is called
Do You Know Your WWF stars before it was changed to WWE?
Well, I think it's all mixed in. I do think I got
Do you know your WWF stars before it changed to WWE, but also after it changed to WWE? Yay!
All right, so you're going to have to know these, well, obviously, to win.
America's favorite radio game about WWF and WWE stars.
Hi, who's this?
This is Steve.
All right, Steve, hang on. You're going to be playing.
All right.
Stand by, Steve. Hi, who's this?
This is Phil.
All right, Phil. Hang on, Philip. Stand by. We'll take one more. Hi, who's this?
Alex.
All right, Alex. Steve, Phil, and Alex. Super simple game for some WWE tickets. By the way, if you didn't get into this game, that's okay. Well, we can add one more. Hi, who's this?
Jay.
Jake?
Jay.
Jay. All right, Jay. All right, so now I got Steve, Phil, Jay, and Alex. If you didn't get in, that's okay. We got them all week long to give away WWE Monday Night Raw tickets. This is happening at the Resch Center June 6th. Now, tickets are on sale this Friday at 10 a.m., but we got them all week long, like I was saying. Super simple game here. I'm going to play a song, which is somebody's intro song, you know, when they come down the old lane.
The old ramp. You'd hear this, and then everybody in the crowd would either be like, woo, or the people in the ring would be like, what?
And
who's coming?
You ring in with your name when you think you know it. Okay? If you get it wrong, you can't guess again till the next song that we play.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody check their buzzers. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alex.
Alex, the only one that came here to play.
But Phil came in 38 minutes late. The other two, not their buzzer. Change your batteries.
He goes,
Jay, there we go, Jay. Change his batteries out.
Steve's not even here. His buzzer's not working.
I'm here.
Alex is, she's the only one that paid attention, understood the instructions. Here we go, guys. Ring with your name when you think you know this intro song.
Phil.
Phil!
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Damn right it is.
That was an iconic one, right? When you heard that breaking, that shatter in the glass in the beginning.
And then you knew he was coming out with beer or on a four-wheeler, and he was about to stone cold stunner somebody.
You know who would be good at this game? I think Pang. I really do. I think Pang would be really good at this.
I bet you Pang is a closet WWF fan.
All right, here you guys go. Next.
Phil.
Alex.
Phil!
Triple H.
Wow, Alex, were you going to say Triple H?
Oh.
Yes, he was the first to come out last night at WrestleMania.
HHH is what we used to call him.
Yeah.
Before he was Triple H.
Right.
Ooh, do you know what his actual...
That's what I used to call him.
Do you know what it was, what his name really is?
What?
It was like something Hunter Hensley or something like that.
Yeah. All right, guys, here we go. Ring with your name when you think you know this intro song.
Steve. Phil.
Steve.
D-Generation X.
Yeah!
Oh, my goodness! Alex, are you even a fan?
No, she was. She is. She's doing well. Jay.
Really? Because she has 0 points.
Steve's a point. Phil's 2 points.
I feel like I should have got the Triple H point the last time.
Okay, you millennial. Not everything's handed to you.
You didn't say your name. All right, here we go. What about this one?
Phil. Jay.
I heard Steve. I really heard Steve.
All right, Steve.
Oh, it's The Rock. Dwayne The Rock.
Is cooking.
2, Steve. Phil, 2. Jay, 0. And Alex, you're tied with Jay with a big old fat goose egg. How about this one? Steve?
Steve?
Yeah. Is that one The Rock, too?
No, that's not The Rock.
No.
Keep listening.
Phil.
All right, Phil.
Phil?
Phil. Vince McMahon.
It is. Wow.
Got it.
All right. Here we go. Ring it with your name.
Phil.
Phil.
Steve. Hulk Hogan.
Jay, are you sure you just don't want to hang up? I don't want to hang up on you because it's rude. I'm just kidding. We got a couple more. Keep listening.
Do you think Bubba the Love Sponge's wife had to listen to this the whole time? And they
Probably.
made that tape.
Phil. Steve.
Phil!
Phil. Shawn Michaels.
Oh, my God. This game's going away from all of you.
And you were like, this is going to be too hard for
Phil
these
graduated
people.
high school, or did he just watch wrestling?
Hey!
Hey, if you're going to
My
make
kid
fun.
watches wrestling. I don't know any of these.
All right, how about this
Have you ever
one?
seen a boob?
Has he ever seen
Phil.
a boob?
You're also playing this game.
Steve.
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 Bret Hart.
That's
Phil.
right. There you go. All right, here we
All
go.
right, guys, I'm tapping out.
All right, who's that stepping out? Is that Jay?
Yeah, Alex is 2. You guys rock. Good job.
Oh,
WWE.
bye,
Goodbye,
Jay.
Alex and
Just
Jay.
like- all right, Steve, 3. You're 3. Phil, you're 5. Here we go.
Phil.
Phil.
Steve. Phil.
Phil.
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, God. Dang, man.
I don't know if you guys can hear me half the time.
No, we can hear you. Phil's just faster.
He's like, oh.
Phil, listen, Phil knows.
Steve.
Phil. Chris Jericho.
That's right. All right, 4-6. We're going to have to stop at 1 point. This one's going to have to definitely be fast.
Steve. Phil. Phil.
Steve!
Undertaker.
Yeah! Woo! All right.
I still liked his manager, Paul Bear.
Yeah, I did too.
So brilliant.
Phil.
Phil!
Edge.
Edge is right. Okay, how many you got? We got 4 more. That's
Okay.
it. So you can still catch up, Steve. 1, 2, 3,
All
4,
right.
5, 6. He's got 7.
Hey,
Steve
Steve.
has 5. Oh, no. Still, hold on. This is still Edge. Hang on, guys. All right, here we go.
I'm so nervous.
Phil.
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 Christian.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so if Phil gets it, he
This
wins.
is it.
But if the other guy gets it, Steve, he can best tie.
All right, here we go, guys.
Phil.
Phil!
Phil.
For the win!
Kane.
That's right.
It's Kane! Of course it's Kane!
Hey, thanks, Steve. We appreciate it. You gave him a challenge, and you stayed through, unlike Alex and Jay. They're just like, oh, I want to go.
I'm out.
All right. See you
I only
later.
know the hardcore ones like Stone Cold and The Rock.
All right, so Monday Night Raw, WWE Monday Night Raw at the Resch Center in Green Bay. We're going to get you some tickets for this, okay, Phil?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Stand by. We're going to do that all week long.
Party with you.
We do have a birthday shout-out we got to give away. We got to get Donnie out of the basement. He's got to give a birthday shout-out. Plus, we got the take from Jake and Tanner, up to $120. We going to play for, and we're going to do that next. What's going on?
Nothing. Why?
No, really.
I just found out what I'm getting you for your birthday.
That's so far away. You should just give it to me now.
Okay.
What is it?
I don't think you know.
Is it a Zerbert?
Nope. It is. You can sign up your friends to be visited by Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh my God. That is hilarious.
But you want it now, so I'll sign you up today.
Oh my God. I don't know how we can do this on the radio, but I really want to do this because that's so funny. Give us your friend's address. We'll sign him up.
Yeah.
Hey, I got your Will Smith news. Before we get into a take from Jake and Tanner, and don't forget that birthday shout out.
How much more can there be?
I don't know. It's getting annoying now, but I need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Will Smith might be facing real world consequences for his actions. Yeah, it looks
well,
like
he
some
did
of
it
his,
in the real world.
his upcoming
it's not
projects.
Like he did it on Call of Duty or in the metaverse.
I guess they've been put on the back burner. So he was supposed to do a movie on Netflix called Fast and Loose. That just got shelved. And that also seems to be the case for Bad Boys 4, which was a huge moneymaker for him. I mean, I know he doesn't really need the money now, but...
Mm-hmm. Did I read this correct? Did he resign from the Academy?
Yeah, he resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science is what you meant.
Sure. So he can't be nominated anymore?
I guess he was avoided being kicked out. Like, he doesn't want to be kicked out. He's like, I'll resign. You know what I mean?
So he got his Oscar, and now he just...
Unless they take it back. He called his actions at the Oscars shocking, painful, and inexcusable. He also apologized to Chris again.
Wait, excusable or inexcusable?
Yeah, inexcusable.
Oh,
yeah,
I was going to say, I was like, if he was like, they're excusable though, guys, right?
Saturday Night Live did a sketch.
I did.
It was all right. It was funny.
It was fine.
It's just crazy to think. Like, he used to be... I know you didn't like him, and I was starting to not.
I liked him in the early 2000s, late 90s.
But he was the guy that was kind of the movie star. He was the cool guy. You know, he was good with Hollywood. And now he's a skit on Saturday Night Live in not a good way.
Yeah.
So he's not the cool. He's not cool anymore.
No.
He's getting canceled. A lot of memes are being made. A lot of fun is being made fun of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of it. I think it was also on SNL that Michael Che was like, hey, can we stop pretending that we all knew that she had alopecia? It's like if he's like, that couple does crazy things that we keep up with. It's like if somebody was like, oh, you didn't remember that Kanye had psoriasis? Like, no, I didn't, because they do so much crazy things.
I love that. I deleted my... Anyway, hey, we gotta do a quick birthday shout out. Donnie actually has a Quinn.
He does?
Is it Quinn?
It's Quinn.
Quinn's birthday today, or am I just making this up?
No, I saw it. Okay. I saw it earlier. Yeah.
All right.
And Donnie is so relaxed lately. Do you want to know what it is? I've been getting him drunk every day.
That'll do it. He likes it.
I just take a little bit of
tree oil,
and I mix it with Bush Light, Keystone Light, and hams, but warm hams.
Yeah.
It's got to be warm hams.
Right.
Puts them right into a nice trance.
Fun fact, that gets rid of warts, too.
It does. Yeah. Oh, his warts are cleaning up. Oh, my God. He used to be riddled with them.
Are you going to say Tillion?
Tillion! Tillion!
It's your birthday. You tell it.
Shout.
Here's what you gotta do.
Break it down.
Sure looks good on you.
Tillian!
And shout your name.
Tillian! Tillian!
There you go. Happy birthday, Quinn. 43 today. Hey, you are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. Time to play a take from Jake and Tanner. Thank you, Prospera Credit Union, with life stage personal guidance through all your life stages to help connect the dots in your financial journey. If you weren't listening a little while ago when we played the replay on Fridays, you wouldn't know that we're at $120 to try giving away today.
Mm-hmm.
5 simple questions. Here, give us a call. 866-916-0959. You think you can beat Tanner today?
You can't.
If
I
you
can
wanna try.
guarantee it.
All right.
I feel smart today. SMRT.
That's right. Hi, who's this?
This is Sean.
Hi, Sean. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I'm on my way to work. Yay.
All right, Sean. You're going to be playing today, all right?
Sounds good. I'm a 4-time loser, by the way, over the last year and a half or so.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good.
All right, well, maybe we can change it today.
Nope, not going to change.
You're
Once a
welcome.
loser, always a loser.
You're welcome.
Sean, Tanner's going to leave the room, so he's not going to be able to hear any of the questions, because if he was to hear the questions, that would be called cheating, because he's going to get asked the same questions when he re-enters the room after you're all said and done. Now, if you pass, that is going to be your answer. Now, take as long as you want in each and one of these questions, but remember, we don't go back to the question. So if you do say pass, again, that's going to be your answer. And remember, time does play a factor, because at the very end of this, if there is a tie when we're grading these all together, the lowest time will win. Does that all make sense, Sean? I'm sure it does.
It does.
All right, Sean, good luck. $120 edition with Take from Jake and Tanner begins in 3, 2, 1. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Old Dominion State?
Maine.
In Texas Hold'em, what is the name of the 4th community card dealt?
Oh, man. I pass. I can't remember.
What children's books character is friends with Christopher Robin?
Winnie the Pooh.
ESPN stands for what?
Oh. I'm dumb.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
All right. Which part of the cow does chuck meat come from?
The shank.
Time. Tanner! How do you feel you did?
Really,
All
really
right,
bad.
well, you never know. All right, stand by. Are you ready?
I am born ready.
Did you take Donnie back down to his cage real quick?
Oh, yeah, I did, but... Okay, so our little cocktail that we brewed for him started to wear off.
Oh, no.
Bit Chuck right in the arm.
Oh, no.
15 warts.
Oh,
immediately transferred
Immediately?
onto Chuck's arm.
No.
I know.
All right, your time begins in 3,
But
2,
I told him not to pet him.
1. No.
I was
3.
like, don't pet him, Chuck. He's like, I know what I'm doing.
Well, we'll have another video watch or a watch through a little learning segment again.
For Chuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Old Dominion State?
Delaware.
In Texas Hold'em, what is the name of the 4th community card dealt?
Turn.
What children's book character is friends with Christopher Robin?
Winnie the Pooh.
ESPN stands for what?
Entertainment, sports, personality, news.
Which part of the cow does chuck meat come from?
The butt.
Time. All right. Hi, Sean. Let's go through these, see if you're getting $120. If not, it goes up $20 a day thanks to Prospera Credit Union, so it'll be $140 tomorrow. Which U.S. state is nicknamed the Old Dominion State? Sean said Maine. Tanner said Delaware. Virginia.
Oh.
In Texas Hold'em, what is the name of the 4th community card dealt? Sean struggled with this, and then she passed. Tanner said turn. Turn is correct. 1-0. What children's book character is friends with Christopher Robin? You both said Winnie the Pooh. You're both correct. 2-1. Tanner leads. ESPN stands for what? Sean said, I'm dumb. Tanner said, entertainment, sports, personality, news. It's Entertainment and Sports Programming Network.
Dang it!
2-1. Tanner still leads. And which part of the cow does chuck meat come from? You both had a different answer. Sean said shank.
Oh.
Tanner said the rump. Shoulder.
Oh!
There you go.
Sorry.
Thanks, Sean.
Thanks. I'll go back to just listening.
All right,
Yep.
see you now.
Bye, loser.
Five-time loser. I like that. I don't like that, but that's funny.
I do.
All right. 100 and, what?
40.
Did that make it? No. $140 we're going to play for when we play tomorrow. Hey, if you get a chance, know that we do after shows at home. At home podcast, and all you got to do is text LINK, LINK, to 71090. We're going to go into the Karen Hour here next. Remember what that is?
I do.
We haven't said that in a really long time. Karen Hour is where we play lots of music for your Karens out there and don't want anything to do with Jake and Tanner. We do this for you. I mean, we're not excluding you Karens. We give that to you in the 9 o'clock hour. It is the Jake and Tanner show. Good morning.